Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto video. And I want to quickly tell you guys a couple of cool things. First of all, there's always a giveaway running if we hit 1,500 likes. So make sure you press the like button, make sure you are subscribed, and make sure you comment something down below. The giveaway consists of 250 XRP, so make sure you enter. But also, you guys gotta follow me over on Twitter if you use that, and check out the Discord if you use that. Alright, those two things are the easiest ways to just contact me or just have fun. So check them out. And also, did you guys have this issue with YouTube this morning? Comment it down below, right? Everybody was completely afraid and scared because YouTube went down for a little second and Gmail / the Google services went down for a little while, like the Google Docs and stuff. And people went crazy, man. I had a scare because I thought, man, my channel is about to be turned into a Ripple scam type of channel, right? Because they got me. I was really afraid for a little while, but then I checked Twitter and everybody was having the same thing. Luckily, I guess, or unfortunately. But yeah, it made me feel a little bit better about the whole situation. On that regard, though, I actually had an article open here, but I guess I lost it in some way, shape, or form. Oh, no, here it is. Ripple is not hacking. All right, I actually saw this a couple of times just now. People saying, yeah, but why is Ripple doing all of this? You might be thinking, wait, what? But yes, people actually think that Ripple or Brad Garlinghouse or even I am the one that is scamming people. I am not even joking. Not even joking. You can see the comment there, which I hope is a joke, but you cannot ever be too certain, so let's quickly dive in. And also, guys, if it's somebody with my name and my logo commenting down there to text a number or something like that, it is not me, it is a scammer. Amy the Christmas Elf said, so Ripple are still hacking accounts on YouTube. How the heck is that fair? Innocent YouTubers are having their videos deleted and a huge amount of subscribers being lost because of this company. They should be ashamed of themselves. This has been going on for too long. And the thing is, you never really know if somebody like her is being real about it or not. I mean, it can just be a satirical piece and just a joke. But how can you know for certain, right? I don't know. I don't know how to know that for certain. And Bank replied and said, Ripple's not hacking. Unfortunately, scammers are hacking YouTube channels pretending to be Ripple to scam users into sending them the cryptocurrency XRP. You could read more about it here. Ripple sues YouTube over cryptocurrency scams and actually lost the lawsuit. I noticed a couple of weeks ago. We covered it in a video. Ripple lost the lawsuit, and Steve Wozniak and stuff like that were also involved with that, but they all lost. Moving further, XRP headed for a catastrophic price drop as wills capitulate. The fun thing is, I've seen articles like this, I don't know, I'm going to say 1,000 times or so before, maybe more. And they will always comment that when the price goes down a little bit or when the price cannot breach a certain barrier for just a little while. And it's quite logical, right? Because you're going to, of course, write where the flow is going. If it looks like prices are going to stagnate or things aren't looking too gloomy for just a little while, it is just logical that people go on to the different side of saying, yeah, price is going to go down, or hey, we should sell, or something along those lines. It happens all the time. It's logical that things like that happen. And that's why I'm actually never really afraid when people post these articles, because I just know a lot of these guys write them purely with the idea in mind that this is going to attract more people. This is going to attract people who want to see the world burn, but also people who are afraid holding. You know, they're holding those coins, they're afraid, they're scared of what's going to happen. And they click that article really quickly and they read about, oh, the price could be going down. Should I be afraid? And then in this case here, it's kind of a freaking rant on XRP saying, again, things are looking worse for XRP than for other coins. But I think we should take two big things into consideration. One of them being XRP is just after a big physical event. And this physical event being the utility fork flare / spark that just happened. So people kind of have a reason to sell it off a little bit. That's one. The second one being that XRP really did quite amazing over a longer time period. I can quickly, hopefully, put in the, let's see here, 30-day and 90-day. If you put them in here, we can just see in comparison to most others of these coins, the only one that's now outshadowing it is Stellar. But out of the rest, in the 30-day and 90 days, they're the best performing assets still. They're even double as good as Ethereum if you start to compare things together. So if it were to fall down even another 10% or so this week in comparison to the rest, it's still outperforming most. So once more, this is just to grab your attention. It's not like things are really looking bad or doing really bad. At least in my opinion, it can be justified as of this point. Whales block Bitcoin and Ethereum from reaching highs. I do think this one is true though, and this part of it is true, where right now it's not going as easy, and I think it's being blocked in a certain way, shape, or form. Ethereum, of course, had its bigger problems at about $600. We're seeing that time upon time again. And Bitcoin, of course, having these troubles at their all-time high, which again is also, I think, quite logical. But yeah, I mean, it's just a matter of time before they pass them, right? It's just a matter of time before they get through. And the thing is, Ethereum is not even close to its all-time high just quite yet, so I'm not really worried about that one. And for Bitcoin, who knows? Who knows exactly what's going to cause it? We know the institutional interest is there. It's just that last push to over the barrier, but it can happen in a single day quite easily. It could be today, it could be tomorrow. Who knows? We could also fall down and correct first. It doesn't really matter for the longer picture, though. For the bigger picture, unless you really are desperately looking for the best entry into Bitcoin, then you should look further into it. But for me, I think it's quite obvious that right now they don't want Bitcoin across it, and there's a lot of momentum, or at least a lot of big money trying to push it back down, but it's not working. All right, it's not working. Eventually, we'll break through. It's just a matter of time. All these candles, as we've kind of expressed in the last couple of days, are looking way more bullish than they were looking a couple of years ago. So once more, I'm not afraid that this is going to be huge, and that the upside is just a lot better than the downside. All right, that's the easiest way to just describe it. The upside is looking way better than the downside, and it's just a matter of time before things are just going to pop off and do crazy things. Ethereum market points to the start of a new bull cycle. New addresses hits a 25-month high. And that's funny, right? Because we were just talking about things are looking bad for all these coins, and then again another one says, hey, things are looking good. And that's the fun fact about crypto news. You will always have both sides. Always. There's always people who are saying, yep, this is all some bigger part of a bubble. Everything's going to pop. Everything's going to go down. And there's always guys who are like, well, this is just the start of some huge surge to the upside. But in this case here, new addresses hits a 25-month high, meaning again, a lot of people most likely are buying Ethereum or at least getting involved with Ethereum, as another part of it is, of course, that they're just getting into Ethereum a little bit for gas fees for DeFi or for things like unstoppable domains, which you sometimes talk about. All of this is actually just on Ethereum for right now, and they are unstoppable domains in the sense that these are .zil and .crypto domains. And they're also, I guess, working with Zil in that sense. And these domains here, they were just to showcase you guys a couple of examples a little while ago. And again, you can just browse here and check them out, because right now you can buy a .crypto or a .zil, and you can only access them with the extension, the real domains themselves. However, their plan, of course, is to get this to main browsers like Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, and stuff like that. And if they manage to do it, oh, that's going to be huge. And by the way, they're not all this expensive. This is just some really expensive domains, I guess. You can see they start at $20, $40. I picked up 24. Told you guys about that before already. I picked up 24 of these domains. A lot of different price ranges, just because I had a couple of names which I really wanted to have for the future if this turned out to be a big thing. What's more, it can be that they never get accepted. Right? It can be that it's never going to pop out. But I'm taking that bet that it's gonna. And I'm putting in a couple. Right? I just told you guys I bought a couple of domains because I think, what if? Right? And I want to have a couple of names that I think will sell for a lot of money if I need them, or which I can use that will have a lot of access in the future. So I went ahead and bought a couple that I thought were important. Moving on further, Ethereum market. Oh, we just read this one already, right? New market cycle is looking good. Ripple is verging of tumbling from a high cliff, breakdown eyes 40 cents. And I actually earlier wanted to put in the price chart for XRP, which I could still do here. The reason is, I'm actually not really bearish about XRP all that much. Even though it's kind of looking like a downtrend here, it's kind of looking bad, yada, yada, yada. The same thing was kind of going on for Stellar, and look what happened when Stellar got one nice little announcement going. I got to quickly pop up here. Let me go to this Stellar chart instead of the bigger one. If we look here for the 30 days, it looks like this is a huge downtrend and all is looking bad, right? The fun part is people first drew this downtrend just like right around here. And then we broke out when some news of this stablecoin came out. And you can already see it went from 15 cents or 14.2 even to about 17 cents. That's a huge amount of money, guys. Think about that. From 14 to 17 cents is a huge sum because the price is so low. And right now we are at about 17 or so as well still. 17.0 or so. So for this one, it actually looks like we already saw the dip. And if we get a low right here, we can actually start going back up. I'm assuming this is actually a higher high than this one even. Let's quickly check that out to see if that's true. I do definitely think so, though. I think this is even a higher high than this one, meaning, again, we most likely just reversed around, and people weren't really that nice about it before, because Stellar was actually falling down a little bit further than XRP was, who was staying within this bullish pennant, which, again, was kind of, if you draw the bigger picture, was right around to this area, something like that, a little bit earlier even. Right now, of course, it's broken to the downside a little bit. However, as I just said, the same thing happened for Stellar. One nice news article and just popped back up, and it's quite logical that XRP is not having its best time right now. So once more, I'm not really saying anything about it being bad. I'm not really saying anything about selling. I'm not even thinking about that. What I am saying is check out Webull, link down below. If you're from the US, I definitely think it's going to be worth it if you're from there, because this whole website here, I definitely think it's a worthy one. You can buy stocks in there, but the most important part is you can get some stocks for free by opening an account and depositing $100 or so. So just check it out, link down below. You'll see all the rules right there. You have to be from the US, though, to open one. So once more, check it out for yourself. A lot of these big finance YouTubers talk about it, which is why I'm doing it now as well. I know they got crypto trading and stock trading, and I love that. But also, yeah, just don't forget to comment down below what happened to you this morning. Man, I had the scariest scare of my life. Ooh, I was so afraid. It's so crazy to see that stuff happening, right? Another part is like, what has happened to this? I mean, I'm getting updates from a lot of different people right now about the US Treasury saying, yeah, this is all part of the Great Reset, which you can also see is trending right now. But another couple of parts of this has to do with the bigger YouTube situation that's going around right now, where YouTube is not in the right, momentum, but also that YouTube went down right now, pretty coincidentally. Also that the momentum for the, no, I gotta say maatregelen in English, like the maatregelen Engels. Measures, I forgot the freaking word, guys, in English. Measures, they got strictened for the CV19, if you guys know what I'm trying to say. So people are more so talking about this Great Reset because they want to have control over you. They want to have everything, and yet they're trying to push something bigger. Everything is looking crazy. An update, by the way, is this: foreign governments has turned into Russian government. At least that's what some articles have said on like the Daily Mail and stuff like that. But whether or not this is all true is still left to the imagination, because I mean, all these bigger people, like the political guys, are saying, yeah, this is all fake news spread by yada yada yada. Not necessarily that it's the US Treasury being breached, but the fact that this is really going on in the way that they say, and all these news articles being built right now. I don't know which ones to trust. I don't know which ones are trying to pursue their own narrative and whatnot. I just don't know. And that's also why it's so difficult to sketch the best picture of what's exactly going on and what is true, what is not true, what we should be doing about this, what we should be thinking about this. If it has anything to do with crypto, if it has anything to do with the reset and stuff like that, we just don't know. Maybe it's just really unlucky and nothing was planned. It's really, really possible. But guys, that was it for today's video. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you press the like button and subscribe, and I will definitely see you guys again in another crypto video.